The Gemara in Masechet Berachot Daf Lamed Hey says that if a person enjoys from this world, benefits from this world without making bracha, it's tantamount to me'ilah. The Gemara says ma'al. Me'ilah means using consecrated property, things that belong to the Beit HaMikdash, for mundane purposes. That's what happens when a person enjoys this world without making a bracha. Based on that, we can infer maybe, the Gemara tells us also in Masechet Pesachim, that there are three things that are not subject to me'ilah. Kol, mar'eh, v'reach. Which means, if you hear a sound, let's say you hear the instruments of the Beit HaMikdash playing, and you enjoy it for mundane purposes, there's no me'ilah. Mar'eh, looking at something beautiful from the Beit HaMikdash, no me'ilah. And re'ach, smell, let's say a person smelled the ketoret wafting out of the Beit HaMikdash, and it smells very good, and he intends to use it for his own personal benefit, still no me'ilah over there, there's no misuse of consecrated items. If that's the case, it would seem that perhaps a person should not have to, if the whole point of making bracha is to avoid me'ilah, and re'ach, smell, doesn't have me'ilah, so it would seem that a person should not have to make a bracha on something that smells good. Nevertheless, the Gemara tells us in Berachot Daf Mem Gimel, the Gemara says, where do we know that you have to make a bracha before smelling something that smells good? The Gemara learns out from Pasuk, Kol ha-neshama tehalel yah. That, what do we learn from there? Which enjoyment is mostly spiritual for the neshama and not so physical? Eating, drinking, all those things are very physical enjoyments. So what's more of a spiritual enjoyment? The Gemara says that's a reference to smell. That's something that gladdens the neshama. That's why we do specifically besamim on Motzei Shabbat, because it's something that gladdens the neshama. So we do learn that before a person smells something nice, you have to make the appropriate bracha. The appropriate brachot, there are there's more, but four basic brachot for smell. And a person should try to make sure to make the right bracha depending on what the object is a person smelling. There's borei atzeh v'samim, there's borei isbe v'samim, there's borei mineh v'samim, which is the most general, and there's also hanoten reach tov b'perot for good smelling fruits. Now, certain things, if we're going to speak in coming days, the halacha for each one of them, atzeh, isbe, mineh, hanoten reach tov, but just like shehakol covers all other brachot when a person is misupak, so too if a person's in doubt about the appropriate bracha for a smell, borei mineh v'samim is like shehakol niyah bidvaro, and it exempts all forms of besamim. We'll speak about this more in coming days.